even looking at each other for the knowledge you can give me and something that you can really touch my soul with. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Until we start worrying about the soul, we'll never have any change. So that's all, man. That's my time, and I appreciate you.
You chose your parents. We have children, we like, oh, you know, I don't know if it was the right time, I don't know, but your children chose you. I mean, there are spirits that's waiting right now for an inception to happen so a conception can happen. You know, you choose your parents. They had something with their light aura that you needed when you got here, something that you needed to. So your learning never ends. Us on this planet right now, this is the time of what they call the awakening. We're in the time of the awakening, the golden age. I don't know if everyone knew what 2012 was, but that was the time where we went into our planet rotates in a celestial cycle. Our galaxy. It rotates around a bigger constellation, Palladius is what they call it, every 26,000 years. So 2012 was the end of that 26,000 year cycle.
Right.
And we have new energy that's hitting the earth right now that's affecting all of you. And why is it affecting you more than, you know, someone else? Well, because you possess melanin. You have the same darkness that's in the cosmos, that's in the universe. The universe is in you. We are the chosen people. Not to discount anyone else. They are just our children. They come from us.
Okay, let them know.
You know, but we are the chosen people.
Another thing that I think people really should like try to avoid is cow's milk. I really don't like cow's milk, and it's not for us. We're the only species that drinks someone else's milk, you know, like, but we're drinking another species' milk, which doesn't even make sense. But cow's milk, it's to grow baby cows. It's not to grow baby humans, it's to grow baby cows and make them really big. You know, cows are like hundreds of pounds. You know, it's filled with pus. The cow's milk is filled with pus. And the FDA, our government allows 24,000 live bacteria to be in our milk. And they use radiation to prolong the shelf life. So all of that is what's going into us.
They're killing us on purpose.
Of course they are. And kind of, you know, in closing, you know, everyone says, you know, eating healthy costs too much money and things like that. And, you know, I have a few things to say to that. The first thing that I thought of, I was like, okay, why is McDonald's food cheap, but, you know, some organic food more expensive? But it's because the food is fake. Like, it's cheap because it's fake, it's not real food. So don't ask why healthy food costs more, ask why this other stuff is so cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna buy a car that's super cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something's too cheap, we sometimes, but we should. Why is it so cheap? Another thing is, you know, like, why are we willing to pay so much for things that go on our bodies but not inside of our bodies? You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll go out and buy clothes and buy shoes, but when it comes to getting some organic lettuce or something, oh no, $2 is too much. You got on $100 10.
Free.
Hear me when I speak like this.
Yes.
I can.
Can you hear me when I speak like this?
Yes.
Thank you. So this afternoon now, I will be performing 2 poems. The first is entitled Wake Up. The second is Bounce Back.
Come on with it.
Wake up. Did you hear it? Did you hear when my alarm went off? You see, I'm asking you a question. Did you hear when my alarm went off? To which you reply, no. Then proceed to ask me what was on my ringtone. And I say, back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid.
Hey.
And you say, that's my song, man. It didn't really sound too much like a warning, but don't worry, tomorrow's a new day. Kamani Gray, Kendrick McCabe, Timothy Russell, Irvin Jefferson, Patrick Dorsman, Timothy Stansberry Jr., Raheem Brown. Did you hear it? Did you hear when my alarm went off? You see, I'm asking you a question. Did you hear when my alarm went off? To which you reply, no. Then proceed to ask me what was on my ringtone. And I say, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. They say the darker the flesh, thin, the deeper the roots. I say, what's up to my sisters on welfare, Tupac cares, if don't nobody else care. And you say, that's my song, man. Tupac put on, man. Don't worry, tomorrow I'll throw you a bone, man. Sean Bell, Orlando Barlow, Aaron Campbell, Victor Steen, Alonzo Ashley, Wendell Allen, Oscar Grant. Did you hear it? Did you hear when my alarm went off? You see, I'm asking you a question. Did you hear when my alarm went off? To which you reply, no. Then proceed to ask me what was on my ringtone. And I say, wake up. Wake up! Tamar Rice, Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, Ezell Ford, Dante Parker, John Crawford III, Eric Garner, Tari Woodson, Victor White III, Raymond Allen, Remolly Graham. Wake up! Wake up, my people! Yvette Smith, Jordan Baker, Miriam Kelly, Jonathan Farrell, Larry Eugene Jackson, Chantel Davis, Tamon Robinson, Rika Boyd, Sharice Francis, Nehemiah Dillard, Dante Price. Wake up! Wake up, my people! The Declaration of Independence was not written for you.
Man.
Because in 1776, your grandmother's mother was still a slave with no legal right to her name. Wake up!
Okay. All right.
Wake up, my people!
I'm trying to tell you.
The Emancipation Proclamation did not set you free, but instead gave you free authority. Wake up!
Wake up!
Okay.
Wake up, my people!
Yeah.
When will you see that the fight for your freedom will never cease until litigation considers you to be more than half of a majority? Wake up! Wake up, my people! Wake up! Please.
Real.
Like the sun, yet only reaches but a few. The lies that you've been told will soon all be exposed. Then you will come out the darkness into the sun and finally start to grow. But I don't know how long it takes to reverse the lies that you believe. Your history and all that we've achieved. When you know what you've done, you know what you can do, then the whole world will see what they don't show you on the news. It's time to wake up and wake up your brother, wake up your sister too. We gotta soak up the knowledge that sets us free. So here's what I say to you. Don't let be all you know. You're never too grown to grow. Keep striving. Y'all ain't ready what they made out of you and me. We children of God, but you can't tell in the streets. The Bloods, the Crips, the GDs, and folks could all live in harmony if they only realize they got the same enemy. And it's not each other, cause they brothers. The enemy is the devil that try to divide us from one another. If we can only see the good and our people in the hood, well then one day we'll look and see exactly what we should. So don't let what you see be all you see. Don't let who you are be all that you be. Keep striving, cause I love you. We live in a strange, by a strange man. 400 years and we still can't enjoy the land like they can. Cause this land ain't your land. This land ain't my land. So F California and the New York Island. F the redwood forest and the Gulf Stream of water. Cause my people, this land ain't made for you or me. Not for you or me. Hey. Keep that beat playing. I'm scared. I appreciate you.
To send their kids to a school that has no other people in the school but people from their nationality. We're the only people who dread that. If you go to a school right now and every child in there was black, my son ain't going that. No. If you went to a school tomorrow and everybody in there was black, if you moved to the neighborhood and everybody in the neighborhood is black, oh no, I ain't going, not this house. We the only people that see, ask anybody, white man, Asian man, Indian man, do you think it's a problem if you live in a neighborhood where everybody look like you? Oh no, I love that. We're the only people who have a problem with it. Because we don't understand our own identity. We've never been taught to value it, appreciate it, and love it. That's what white supremacy is at its core function. It's the ideology that everything that is European culture is good. Names, right? Appearance, everything, the way they talk, everything about white people is good and everything about black people is bad. And they create institutionalized racism to promote that ideology. So we underfund your schools so that you get mis- and undereducated, which proves that you're not as smart as us. So institutionalized racism is what enforces white supremacy, which is the belief that blacks are inferior to white. And if we're raised in that system, everything from the television to the schools to our neighbors to science have told us that we are inferior. We believe it. That's why our children are walking around with the names Chloe and Skylar, but none of their children got the name Jamal or Kwame. Because we inherently believe, whether consciously or subconsciously, that we're inferior. And you can't nation build from that perspective. If the idea of being around nothing but people who look like you is scary, how you gonna nation build?
Who made you hate yourself?
You know how the white mall becomes the white mall and the black mall becomes the black mall? Because once a bunch of black people start going to one mall,
The white people start going.
well, you already know white people don't start going. You already know that. But what happens is black people stop going because the white people stop going. See, once the white people stop going, We stopped going because the white people don't go no more. So we got to go to where the white people buy their stuff at to make us feel better about the stuff we just bought. Man, I got this from Galleria. No more, ain't nothing to shop town with, right? It's the same clothing brand, the same everything. The reason why we don't go in the hood and invest in the hood is because we believe inherently there's something flawed about anything we get. Oh, the hood has bad customer service. Look at the logic behind that. When you go anywhere to McDonald's, half of the employees or more than half are minorities. So when you go to a black-owned establishment, what are most of the employees? Minorities. So you telling me I can go to Wendy's where most of the people working there are black and get great service? But if I go to a soul food spot in the hood, because most of the employees, I'm gonna get bad service? How does the service change based on who owns it? If all the employees are the same. So that just tells you that it's a conditioned mindset. Because when I go to Wendy's and the cashier got an attitude, I pay it no mind. Let's forget her, she only get $7.25 an hour. Let me get my food and get out of here. And we're gonna back that to Wendy's the next day. But when we go to Parlettas and the server gives an attitude, see, that's why I don't support black businesses. Man, look how she acting. I ain't never eating there again. It could be 10 years later. Man, I'm hungry, let's go to Party. Because one time I went in there and the girl gave an attitude. The girl don't even work there no more. But we have to understand that we feel that way. Because we inherently, subconsciously, devalue anything that is black in nature. That's why it's hard for us to build. So going back to my original statement, what is nation building? It's the idea that all of us, somehow, I don't know how much you guys know about India, but in India, you have over 5 different languages spoken. Not everybody in India speaks the same language. Because prior to British invasion, all of them didn't see each other as the same thing. They were all just different tribes of people that spoke different languages, believed in different gods. They did their own thing. The white man came in there and said, okay, now all y'all are one thing now. In order to kick the white man out, they had to see themselves because they couldn't all just attack them from 5 different points. So they said, look, we're gonna all come together and get this white man up out of here. So now the white man's gone, they still see themselves as one thing. We speak a different language, we have different cultural values, we have different traditions, but we are all Indian. So now they come together under one national identity. So regardless if you come from Trinidad, regardless if you were indigenous American, where your people were born here, born brought here.
3 + 4 = 10. Man, I was born right to you here, not the swag of the sun. The mothership is here, and I'm the chosen one. Said I came from the womb of a God, like a wheel in the middle of a wheel on the real. Can you feel me? I know you wanna kill me, but